When it comes to comfort food, I will eat noodles every single time. And today I wanted something that was going to go ahead and keep me nice and warm while the temperature outside is younger than me. So we got ramen noodles and we got some steak, so let's go cook. I went on ahead and cleaned off my steak, and now I'm going to go ahead and season it. First thing I'm going to do is add some of that Harlem pepper. If you have not tried that Harlem pepper, I've got it from BJ's. Don't walk, but run to the supermarket and go ahead and pick you up some. After I get that Harlem pepper on there, I am going to go in with a little bit of Badia Complete seasoning, and I'm going to put some on both sides. After I got that Badia Complete seasoning, you know you have to go ahead and have you some onion powder, garlic powder. You can't have one. You got to have both. After I get my onion powder and garlic powder on there, I'm just going to go ahead and flip my steak over, and I am going to season it the same way on the other side. You don't have to worry about it being too salty, because the majority of the seasoning is not going to stick on a steak anyway. It's going to fall off, but we are going to have a broth with it as well, and whatever extra seasoning that we do have is just going to help flavor that broth. Now, while I'm seasoning my steak, I am going to go ahead and put my water on so my water can start to boil so that we can make our ramen noodles. And you are going to go ahead and get your pan nice and hot so we can get a nice good sear on these steaks after we are done seasoning them. Once your pan is nice and hot, you do want to add just a little bit of olive oil or whatever kind of oil you have in your pan so we can go ahead and start making our steaks. Now remember, we cannot taste these yet, so you have to go based on what you see and what you smell. Does it smell seasoned to your liking? Does it look seasoned to your liking? If not, add a little bit more seasoning. If it is, then go ahead and get your steaks, put it inside your pan, and now you're going to cook it to your desired doneness. If you like it medium, make sure you pull it off when it's medium. If you like it well, cook it all the way until it's well. And you're going to go ahead and cook it a few minutes on that side, get that char on it, flip it over, cook it a few minutes on the other side or to your desired temperature. After that, I'm going to be using the soy flavor, so I went on ahead, got my water boiling. I'm going to add in 1 full packet of the soy seasoning. I'm also going to add in some of the seasonings that I use to season the steak as well, which would be some of that Harlem pepper. And I am going to add in some complete seasoning, a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder as well, because we do have a lot of water and we want to make sure that our broth is seasoned. This is going to be the broth that we're going to use for our steak and ramen noodles. Once everything is seasoned to my liking, I went on ahead, added in some garlic as well. I chopped up a little bit of fresh garlic. I like garlic, so I'm always going to add a little bit of extra garlic. Added in my garlic. Then I went on ahead and added in my noodles as well. So I'm going to be using 2 packs of ramen noodles. And then I also added in some spinach as well because I wanted some veggies in there. Once everything was done, went on ahead, took my noodles out, took my spinach out. I poured some of the broth inside of a bowl. I did boil a few eggs as well because I like to add eggs with my ramen. And I had let my steak rest before I went on ahead and sliced it up. But after it had rested, I added my steak right on top of my noodles. I did go ahead and add me a little bit of chili paste as well to it, along with some scallions. And that roll of ramen and steak was so good. If you haven't made this, you need to make it.